Mario Lopez.
What's up, y'all? Mario Lopez. Joining me right now, actor and musician Nat Wolff. How are you, Nat?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, we're in a really, awful couple days in terms of world news, and so it's pretty upsetting. But I'm doing as good as I can be. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yes, in our business, the show must go on. And
Goes on. Yeah.
speaking of which, you've got a new one, Joe versus Carole, which of course is about the infamous Joe Exotic and Carole Baskin, based on the docu-series Tiger King. I'm very excited for it. On a personal note, break it down for us.
So basically, I mean, for me, I watched that Netflix docuseries right when the pandemic hit, and I was obsessed like everybody else. And I emailed my agents right when it came out saying, hey, if they ever do a live action version of this, I really want to play Travis. And they're like, yeah, whatever. And then a year goes by, they're making the show, and they're like, we like Nat for this other role. It's like, no, I really want to play Travis. So I kind of fought for the audition, and then I got it. And really, what it is it's a way more human, in-depth look at these people, because even though Tiger King was hilarious and very memeable and wild, and this has that, but I feel like as a culture we tend to make fun of people until we really understand them. And when you get inside of these people's heads and see them when the cameras aren't rolling, they were all victims of trauma. They were all abused. A lot of them were abused as children, and they're almost like the animals that were kept in captivity. And so I think it's very funny, but I think it'll also break your heart.
Well, no, that's the sad reality of it. It was incredibly entertaining, and such colorful, funny characters. But at the end of the day, yeah, you're killing baby tigers. You're taking advantage of these guys, feeding them drugs. It's a whole thing. So Travis Maldonado, I remember his name, second husband, right there. How does one prepare for that role? You watch a lot of Travis, or?
Yeah. So before the audition, I watched a ton of it. And then once I got the role, I got access to a lot more footage of him. And there was less of him than some of the other characters because sadly he died. But I got to speak to somebody who knew him, and she said he was the most universally loved person at the entire zoo. And I think he just had a charm and an effortlessness about him, and an innocence, and it was very manipulated by Joe. And so, it becomes very tragic, but they say, a lot of those guys say that still when they wake up in the morning, their first thought is Travis, he meant a lot to them. Yeah.
Nice. You also got a movie coming out this year, man. Congrats. Murder at Immigrant Gulch. Did I pronounce that okay?
I think it's Murder at Immigrant Gulch, but I think the name got changed anyway. I'm not even sure what the name is yet.
Okay, got it. But
that was a blast, because that was my first. I always wanted to be in a Western, and I got to play the bag. Oh, wait, that might be a spoiler, but I got to play somebody in a Western, and that it was my. I grew up riding horses a little bit, but I hadn't done it in 10 years, and then I just fell in love with this horse, Bluey, and I just ride. Anytime I had any time off, I just ride the horse. So I think I might go down there in a couple of weeks and just work at the horse farm while I have some time off in between.
I love me a Western. I've been watching 1883 right now.
Oh my God, classic.
So good, right?
So good.
So yeah, looking forward to checking out the film, whatever it's titled. You also recently announced you're going to be in the new Amazon Prime series, The Consultant. That's sort of a dark workplace comedy. What's it about?
Super dark, satiric comedy with Christoph Waltz playing kind of,
he's awesome.
Ish bossy dude. He's amazing. And we had such a great time doing the first episode. So we'll start that up again in a month or so. But it's a really, really wild, special show. And then I have an album coming out with my brother. We made an album called Table for Two.
Nice.
Coming out in the fall, and we're going to do a tour, and so that'll all be announced soon, but I'm really excited about that as well.
Staying busy. I like that, man. Appreciate the hustle right there. Where am I speaking to you from right now?
I am in a hotel room in Marina Del Rey. I'm probably not that far from. Where are you guys?
We're over here at Universal Studios. So a bit of a jaunt. You're in New York.
Long distance journey. I'm a New Yorker, but I'm out here just for this press cycle, and then I'm shooting The Consultant out here. So I'm trying to find a place. I'm looking around. I really like this area. I'm kind of checking out different areas. Where do you think I should move?
What's funny, because every New Yorker I know always wants to be right by the beach. And right by
like we were survive nature our whole lives. Yeah.
Exactly. Which is nice if your life consists of just being able to work from home or on that side of town. But unfortunately,
I'm going to be driving all the time.
All the studios and everything are like right in the heart of Hollywood. So it'll be a nightmare. It'll be a nightmare. So I suggest
I'm signing up for hell.
Getting a little closer into town, pal. Before I let you go, Nat, I want to put you on the spot. Quick questions, quick answers, okay?
Let's do it.
Favorite Joe Exotic song?
I saw a tiger and a tiger saw a man. I love that one. I performed it with John Cameron Mitchell. It was a blast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Word you like the most?
Oh man, I mean, you know the penis game where you say it really loud? It's not like the name penis, but in the penis game where you go, penis! I think that probably wins because it's such a childhood. It was such a childhood excitement for me in the penis game.
Absolutely. What's your go-to karaoke jam?
Probably Sweet Child of Mine. You know, just because
GNR, okay.
You can do the air guitar of the opening. You know, there's a lot of time to prep before you start singing.
Yeah, that'll get everyone going. And your dream music collaboration?
Paul McCartney. If you have his number, you just text it over to me.
He just announced he's going on tour. Maybe
I'm already getting tickets for his LA show.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything, Nat. And listen, you can catch Nat Wolff in the new series Joe versus Carole streaming right now on Peacock. Thanks for checking in, brother.
Thanks, man. So nice to see you again.
You too. Take care.
On with Mario Lopez.